Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, World Wide Web. It's Miss Aki.
And Miss Miller.
And today we're going to talk about something that we use to send out our counselor newsletter.
It's pretty awesome. I used it at a previous job that I had and ended up telling Laura about it, and we started to use it for our counseling newsletter, and it's been incredible, so we want to share it with you.
Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how we set this whole thing up. The thing is called MailChimp, okay? And it's MailChimp.com, or you can Google MailChimp, create a free account, and we're going to show you how we do that. Okay, so this is MailChimp, and we've already logged in. It is free to create. There is a paid subscription, but for the purposes of counseling, we don't have as many contacts as you would for like a business. Maybe you would have over, thousands of contacts. We simply gathered parent emails at our open house and we put them into a distribution list and did it from there. We added all of our, admin and our teachers as well. So this is the main dashboard. The really cool thing that we like about MailChimp is that you can view reports. So this is our October newsletter, and I want to show you what that looks like. Under campaigns here, I'm going to show you this, and it already optimizes it for, I think we can go here and you can view the email, and you can see what the email looks like here. It's our counselor corner. Happy October. You can put links in there, and you can completely customize this. It takes a little bit to kind of play around with it, but it's just something fun to do, and you can see it. You can also see it on a mobile site as well. And so whenever you send this out to parents or to faculty members, they can be looking at it on their phone or their iPad or their Android tablet, whatever they have, and it's already optimized for that.
And one thing that's really nice about it is that it looks really clean. I know oftentimes we're still sending out newsletters, that look like they're from the 1980s, but this really just is so easy to make one and send it out and have it look really nice, like you put a lot of time into it, but you actually didn't.
And this is the report that you get, and you can also, it tells you how many it's been open. Also, if you scroll down here, it'll tell you at what times they were open, and you can print this out and put it in your data notebook, which is what I really like. So also your admin needs things for whether it's Title I presentations, you can show them this. 24-hour performance, the time that people opened it, click performance. It also tells you who opened the emails as well. And so when parents come and say, "You've never sent me anything," you can show them that you send it out to them and they're the people who clicked on it, 32 clicks. It also shows bounce backs as well. I know a lot of times you send things from your email address and you get a lot of bounce backs. So you get those reports back that say, these are unknown recipients. This houses it all in here for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start our November newsletter, and we're just going to build something. We're not going to send it out, but we're going to show you how you would create this. And what we encourage you to do is just go on to MailChimp and play around with it a little bit. You may have different color schemes or a different way that you like to do things. Once you've created a campaign, it's called a campaign here, you can always copy this as well and just use the same format over and over and over again, maybe change the colors. That way you don't have to get too crazy. But for the purposes of what we're doing today, we kind of show you from scratch how we build this. So for campaign, we're going to go up here and we're going to create a campaign. A regular old campaign, plain text, RSS driven. We're just going to use a regular old campaign. So we're going to select that. And it walks you through the process. Again, send to an entire list, send to a saved segment, send to a new segment. We're going to send to an entire list. Okay, name your campaign. So we're going to name this November newsletter. From Inglewood School Counseling, email subject EHS Counseling Newsletter. Last time we did October, so we'll just change this and do November. And you get to select what email address it comes from. So this is my email address here. Shoot me an email. You know what's up. So you can decide where it comes from. If you have something that you use in your office, maybe you have like a Gmail account or something or whatever, and personalize the to and field from. You can do that as well.
It's also possible too if you wanted to create an email address specifically for your counseling program as a whole. You can do that on Gmail and then add it there, but we just thought it'd be easier to use one of our personal emails.
Okay, so you can pick a template to start with. They have my templates. You can create your own templates, but ain't nobody got time to sit there and create a template. Email Designer and pre-design, ready for your content. So we're just going to go to Email Designer and we're going to start designing. Okay, select template. And like I said, it walks you completely through. So you can go to basic template. You can choose how you want it to look. I like to put we have a big counseling logo. I like to put that at the top. But again, it's really up to you how you want. And just go on here and play with it. The first newsletter that I did for October, I really just spent a lot of time and I changed things back and forth. But we're just going to do something really simple. So we're going to select this banded column here. Okay, and I don't have a lot of the images on this computer, so we can drop an image here, can browse for one. I don't know if our image isn't actually in my computer, but that's okay. Start designing your email, and everything is drag and drop, so you can add other content areas. Content, start designing your email, so we can say November newsletter, happy fall EHS. Not EHSQ. And then you can start changing the content here and start dropping your content in.
They also have great social media sharing options. If your counseling department does have a Twitter or a Facebook, you can share this newsletter on those social media.
And there are those social shares, social follow. We have all of our information already in here. So if we were to drop this in, it's just a drag and drop. We can put that block in there, and it's really fun. And then you can go in here and edit these. Facebook.com. You can get, we don't have a Facebook, but we do have a Twitter, and you see it saves all of our information in there. We do have a new website in here. So go on our website, counselingehs.weebly, which is something we'll show you later on, .com. And you can add other things. We have Instagram, but there's email on here. We have an Instagram. And so it's really cool. And then they update this all the time. So let's say I want to move this here, just pick this button and I can pick it up and drop it there. And you can go back and change the colors. And then when you confirm, it'll tell you where you want to send. So your list, you can edit your list. The subject line you can change. Replies, if people are going to reply, they're going to send them to my email or whatever email you have, and then it'll track default header, content, email authentication, and it'll tell you if people open it or it bounces back. You can schedule it or you can actually send it. So what we encourage you to do, again, just go on here. They've changed the format since I've been on here in October, but just go on and play, mess with the colors, maybe design yourself a template or use something that somebody else has sent. Also, if you Google MailChimp designs, MailChimp itself they put out an actual website that you can see really cool designs that people have done on MailChimp. And so that's really cool. And I spent a lot of time just sort of browsing on there, looking for ideas, what people have done. And as you build more campaigns, you get what they call points. And so the more points you have, the more templates you can design, and the more fun and creative you can be. So just go on there, play with it, send it out. It looks really clean and cool. Like I said, let me go back and show our October newsletter. This October newsletter, once I finished playing with it, maybe took me about 45 minutes. And you see all the things we had in here. Just really simple. You can put field trip forms in there. Our scholarship newsletter goes in there. And so it's just something to send out to parents. Has all of our contact information and pictures that I just found from Google Images. So that's about it. Anything you want to add, Ms. Miller?
I just think, this might be a little overwhelming to you at first, but even if you're not planning on sending one out, just, take 20 minutes to go play around with it. You can also make it a group effort. You can have everyone log on and add their own content so that it's not one person's responsibility to make the newsletter. We've divvied it up in our office so that it is Miss Aki's thing that she loves to do, but we all send her content. But you can just get creative with it, and hopefully you enjoy it as much as we have. Well, you guys, that was MailChimp. Yay! This is a big M for MailChimp.
M for...
Not for McDonald's, only for MailChimp. Well, when you finish your newsletter, honestly, we would love to see it. If you've used it for the first time, please send it to that email address in there, Laura's email address. We would love to see it and cheer you on as you use MailChimp. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching. And
follow us on Twitter and Instagram at counselingehs. We also have a new website, counselingehs.weebly.com.
Have a great day.
Bye.